nigga, because you fix that. You'll fix that later, nigga. Nigga, walk your ass in 30 seconds before showtime. You trying to get your good angle.
45. I'm running.
Trying to get your good angle. This motherfucker walk in and try to get his good angle and shit. Nah, baby, turn the camera, baby. Gotta get that good. Nigga gotta look good, baby. Fuck out of here, nigga. Oh, wait, where's this? Oh, okay, hold on. All right, we going.
Bastards All Day, Bad Waves is a radio show based in reality, and the views and opinions of on-the-air personalities do not represent Q4 Radio and are solely for entertainment purposes. You see, this broadcast includes bastards with adult language, bastards with adult themes, and bastards with partial nudity. Listener discretion is advised. P motherfucking. So if you're a bitch nigga with ass delicacies looming in your crusty ass from dangling participles and real shit, call the show directly or turn the channel. You.
Way. Hard to see what's real when there's money in the way. So hard to see what's real when there's money in the way. So hard to see what's real when there's money in the way. Money in the way. Hard to see what's real when there's money in the way. Hard to see what's real when there's money in the way. Hard to see what's real when there's money in the way. Money in the way. Money in the way. Been up, been down on this cloud, stay floating now. Joking while I smoke you out. Think I found my dopest route. And in my darkest days, head winds up in outer space. Blast off, up and away. The need to grind incessantly. Bills piling up, looking like stacks. How many more got racks on racks? Know damn well where I'm supposed to be at. And it don't mean that you gotta do me like that. Keep on running, running. Money ain't coming, coming. I keep running, running. And until that money come around, money in the way. Hard to see what's real when there's money in the way. Hard to see what's real when there's money in the way. Hard to see what's real when there's money in the way. Money in the way. Money in the way. I'm in too deep, lost in a repeat, become undone. Laissez-faire my days as this moment fades. I've got to run. Keep running, 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 running. Feet to the ground, make a sound. Every time I do, I get figured out how I'm gonna make it from the bottom now. Take a job, get cut, betting on myself. No days off, hard work pays off. Smoke a fatty and walk that weight off. No scheming, no made off. Taking my shots like Jason Tatum. Throw it in the air, what you gonna do? Then it's raining down right in front of you. My spot in thought 2020 got, so I'm coming in hot. Got something to prove, with nothing to lose, yeah. And until that money come around, money in the way. Hard to see what's real. Money in the way. Hard to see what's real, there's money in the way. Hard to see what's real, there's money in the way. Money in the way. Money in the way.
Beloved gang, baby.
Shit, yeah.
Yeah.
We're back on the land, listener. Thank you.
To you.
It's 11:07 on a Thursday. That means it's time for you to get your little musty ass wet in these bad waves. Now let's go around the room and see what we got in the building. Let's start with the legend, the one-man gang. I'm sorry, one-man entourage. A bunch of charisma that is in charge. Tell us who you are, young man.
My name is Big Will.
Yeah. What are you
AKA
doing?
the one man army, the one man crew, the one man you know what.
Entourage.
Yes, it's me. Finally back here at Bad Ways Radio.
Will, welcome back, man. We missed you, Will. You had a lot of stuff. You had a lot of stuff going on in your life, young brother.
Yes.
That we don't have to talk about. We ain't putting your business in the street. You know the feds are listening. You know they listening out here.
They listening, watching, and doing all kinds of
What you gonna say?
all kinds of monitoring and everything.
Oh my goodness, you're damn right. But Will is here with us, y'all. Will's our guest. Amy was supposed to be back today.
Oh.
Amy was supposed to be back today. So got that good old message, man. I saw it on Instagram that Amy coming back after this post of one of her Ayo What Mans made a little extra time in the playlist too to make sure that we had time for her.
Yes.
So I'm very excited to have Amy back in the building, but Amy is not here.
Missing.
Mission action.
So hopefully she shows up at some point in life.
Yeah.
But of course the show must go on, as we both know, or as we all know. So with that being said, a young lady, who are you?
My name is Leia.
Oh God, what happened with your voice?
I know.
I don't know.
Oh my God.
Sound like
Winter is here. I've been smoking way too much.
one of the golden
My name
girls.
is Leia Abel. I smoke a lot of cigarettes. DJ Savage Smith.
That's right.
Right.
Yo, Leia, you go too far with this comedy. But with that being said, young man, who are you?
Well, my name is Ramon the
Savage Slayer Smith, a.k.a. Don't Stop Moaning. Come on!
I see, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Cause you make me feel.
My homie moaning.
Come on.
My homie moaning.
Come on. And I feel alright. I see, yeah. 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 Woo!
All right, take it easy.
Take
Take
it
it
easy.
easy. Take it
Hey.
easy. Take it easy.
Kiss that ring.
Hey, y'all heard about you getting your ring kissed.
I know.
You know
Oh
what?
my goodness.
Moaning. You know I love you, moaning, moaning.
Because she loved moaning.
love moaning.
She loved moaning.
Yeah.
I do not blame her. Most people need to love moaning. And my name is Warren Phoenix Johnson, but the correct pronunciation of my name is
The
The big bad Warren Phoenix Johnson.
You guys like that? Like this guy?
the Asiatic black man back handling business. And speaking of some of this business, let me tell you how we're getting into it today. We're going to roll into our news segment, a little segment we like to call
You may have.
Because you may have heard and you may have not. Then we're going to roll into the Hakaman hookup where we salute essential workers giving us our essential needs. And then we're going to roll to the ins and outs, relationship advice, where we crack open the novel of one of our love lives and realize that books crack open a lot easier than legs. I mean, you know what? Your boy is literate. And with that, and also we're gonna go into Ayo What Man. Now that is a segment that some call trash talk, but the streets know it as prophecy. That is if Amy shows up. Because since Amy has not been here recently, we have been falling over into this ins and outs relationship love advice stuff.
Yeah.
It's been busting. So, you know, shout out to everybody who asked questions in the chat. Big shout out to the Turtle Club who keeps that thing popping. So if you are watching on YouTube right now, you can find us at Bad Waves Remix on YouTube. Is that it? No,
Bad Waves Radio.
Right. Okay. I'm paying as much attention as Leigh is. You can find us on Bad Waves Radio on YouTube to watch the nonsense and also participate in the chat.
Yeah.
And that, the chat has been a lot of fun.
It's been live, yeah.
It's been fun. Will, did you tell your followers on Facebook that you're on today?
Yes, I did.
Did you send them? Did you send them a link?
I sent
Send them a link.
Send them a link.
I sent them everything on
Okay.
Facebook, Instagram.
But did you send them the link?
You send them that link?
Okay.
Wait, the link? No.
Oh, how dare you?
See?
Talking all that, talking all that gang.
You right.
All right.
You right.
Now I know if it was one of your little girlfriends, you'd send her a link.
Oh yeah, personal.
Oh!
All right, but
Little girlfriends.
with that being said, tell us about your week. Will, we can start with you if you like.
Big Daddy Will.
This week has been very low key. You know, because last week was a busy week. You know, there was a busy weekend at work and stuff like that. A weekend. Shout out to the cheese staff, everybody.
The cheese staff.
Cheesy Pub and Grub. You know, other family of mine. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it was didn't really do too much. Went out for a walk. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause, you know, I just had recently had surgery on my right leg, so like that. I'm fine, everybody. You know. Just a little thing.
Yeah, he has a peg leg now.
Yeah, I'm getting better, you know, and
Got some work done on his third leg.
Yeah.
Oh.
Feeding that link.
All right, give him the link.
Give me the link.
Yeah. Well, my third leg is fine. You know, it's going strong for all these years. Yeah. So
Ain't nothing wrong with my yang.
No.
All right. Well, Will, we're very happy to have you here.
Yes,
I mean,
yes.
you are the one man army, and as one as well as the one man entourage in charge. Leia Ramon, what about y'all two?
Well, we had Friday Pimprov,
Never heard of it.
and then Saturday our show. The Pimprov was amazing. Nice to see everyone back again. You know, the crowd, they know what they're expecting, but there's that one part where Pape Dulce was doing the kiss the ring, and the person decided to kiss the ring, and the husband or boyfriend got really upset, and he got awkward.
What did he do? Because I heard about this secondhand. I wasn't in the show because I've never heard of Pimprov. But
Oh.
what did he do?
So he went down. I went down. So I know these people, you know, because they come to the show all the time. So they were like, they knew what was going on. And then I go down there and I say, oh, I choose them because I was hanging out with them before the show started.
Oh, it wasn't somebody that who had rented the spot out one time.
Yes, it was.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. And so, you know, I'm hanging with them earlier, so I'm like, oh, let's make it funny, you know, I choose them, whatever. And she went in the kiss the ring, and he was like, nope.
What did he do? He what did he do?
Like pulled her back, and it's like, no, what are you doing? And
like physically, like pulled?
yeah, like physically pulled her back. It was like, no, what are you doing? And he said, you know these people are pimps or something like that.
Yeah.
These guys are pimps or something like that.
And then everybody was kind of like in the back, like confused because
and
they
it-
thought it was either part of the show or not part of the show.
Yeah, and so I was like, so I walked off stage. I mean, I walked back on stage, whatever, and then
Mars
he was like, so Mark, so he continued to argue with her.
he's like, wow, 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 wow.
While this is going on. So I walked
Standing
back on
up.
stage. So then Mars comes out. You know, he's got his can I do this?
You can do this.
Oh, he kept going?
Yeah, but everybody was standing there looking awkward because it was like, what?
Shout out to Mars Sims.
And so,
But it was a great show.
but anyway, the guy ended up like he left.
He left.
He left, and so then we just kept on doing the show.
Did he leave? Wait, did he leave her?
Yeah,
Oh, what a bad move!
yeah. I think they were probably. I think they've been drinking a lot like that day or something.
Before.
Like that. Before.
Why would you leave her with the pimp whose ring she kissed?
I know.
That's a what?
Yeah. So.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah.
I am so happy I wasn't there. I am so happy I wasn't there. Did y'all address it anymore during the show?
No.
I doubt it.
No,
yeah,
no, I didn't bring it up.
because you got to diffuse that right there.
Yeah.
Right there. And never mind. What do I know? Anyway.
And then
The audience were great. A lot of people came, and it was just an amazing, amazing crowd.
Wow, sounds fun.
all right. Well, you talk about how was my week. I'm just kidding.
Sounds great.
I was sparring in MMA and I went to kick a guy and he kicked at the same time and we went knee to knee and so I got like a knee sprain, but I was like I couldn't even walk hardly like Tuesday night and so I went to the doctor yesterday morning.
What did he say?
I said nothing wrong with it. He said, "Boy, put some butter on it."
You better put some tussin on that.
Tussin on it. No, he said that. Well, she was a she, but she said it was like a sprain, like a bad sprain. So I'm wearing a brace now, so I'm walking around a little slow with a limp. I got a gangster lean. You know?
He's definitely Papi Dulce walking.
He popped his Duce.
I popped my Dulce.
Well, I don't think I had that much of an eventful week. I don't think I did anything now that I think about it. Oh wait, I did do something real ignorant on Facebook. I was like, yo, I want some tacos. My birthday coming up, I want some tacos. And somebody sent me some tacos.
Really?
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, Vanessa. She don't even live in this state. She
said, nice.
She had Chipotle delivered to my doorstep.
Oh, that's nice. Shout out to her.
Yeah, shout out to Vanessa.
But speaking of tacos, by the way, that place
right across the street
is
great
nice.
birria. They changed their menu.
They have birria, the birria quesabirria. Oh my god.
What is that?
Oh, the one over here.
Quesabirria is like these.
Yeah.
It looks like the chalupa things, where they have like the
Dip taco like.
2 tacos between cheese, and then they have like this marinated meat. They put it in the middle, and they put a lot of cheese, and it comes with this consomme that you dip the taco in. Boy.
Have you had
That's wild because I
Bavaria
usually
ramen?
The who?
Yeah, I don't like it.
No.
The who?
Birria ramen. We had it though.
Oh, no.
No, it wasn't good.
Well, depending on where y'all was at.
wait. Let me ask you a question about. Let's go back to this queso thing. So you dip it in something?
Yeah.
Yeah, give it the sauce. Yeah,
You dip it in a little sauce.
It's
Yeah,
kind of like
pretty good.
the au jus.
It's like a broth. Sorry, a broth.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Me personally, I normally like to dip into my taco. All right, so Ramon,
Just a tip.
and so much more.
Oh.
Ramon, why is that nasty? You don't like the progression and reproduction, Leia.
Right.
No, I don't. You're like a family member, so to hear that.
But not
like,
for him. Not from him.
Yeah, no, don't pay it any attention. I got some notes for y'all, by the way. but no, not from him. Like, Leia? What's up? Okay, what's
What?
wrong?
Nothing.
What's happening?
Nothing's happening. I was like,
What
I don't want to
did you see?
hear any of you guys talk about your
What did you
birrias.
see? What birria did you see when you were a child?
Right.
I didn't. There's no birria in the Philippines.
They're what do you call it? Enochs? Whatever. What is that?
Well, I'm seeing that we have come out of the race, out of the gates blasting. Bad waves once again. Ramon, tell them the internet crapola.
All right, if you want to find us on Facebook, we are under Bad Waves Remix. You can find us on Instagram under Bad Waves Comedy. You can go on YouTube right now. I mean, you can see as clear as day. These cameras are new cameras. I think these are new mics, too, because they sound loud as hell, too. New mics, new cameras. We're looking fresh. Big wheels in the house. You can go to Bad Waves Radio to see us, or you can dial in and chat with us on the 312-985-7834. Once again, that is 312-985-7834.
Talk some shiz, Nathaniel, with the bastards. You are listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 16. Oh, wait, that is the wrong song. That is the jam.
I like it.
That is that jam. You are listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM. Q4 Radio. That's Q4.org. Once again, we're going to break your law.
Yeah. I'm in London, better check the news. They ain't messing with this red devil. These haters still talk that shit, cause they nowhere near my level. Bad man, that's me. My team carry arsenals. Be the bottom, seen them in the article. The work I've done so remarkable. Your favorite rapper, tell me I'm phenomenal. Straight murder in the game, I'm responsible. Can't switch on any flow, I'm so versatile. I can blow up in the streets or in the terminals. What I just did was bloody. Never had a care for nobody. Your fame, your music so rubbish. Just killed this beat straight gutted. They follow everywhere that we go. Red and black army, everything illegal. My team fly high like I'm ego. Red and black, killing every record like I'm on the B.A.D. It's lethal. Hit them with the ones and twos. Stay getting up from the bumps and bruises. Getting that bag, ain't no damn refusing. The king of this game is so damn amusing. No, never with my team. Been grinding, stay grinding. I do it all for the dream. They hating, stay hating. Since I got on my feet, these bankrolls I'm chasing. Yeah, we getting that cream.
Don't try attack me, or I'll stick the big ting down your throat like Racky. Red and black, that's the gang. And we keep the ting clapping like an audience. Your jeans are so tight, you can't walk in them. I got big tings, so mine are bagging. Big ting on the block, they'll blow you off your track. I got expensive taste, yours is tacky. they could never lap me. What's all this tip chat? Get at me. Look, you ain't no gangster, bruv. You ain't done things that a gangster done. You don't do things that a gangster does. Big hollow tips in a gangster's gun. I don't do running. I stand my ground. I don't care who's coming. I'm on one. Message to my pagans. You can burn in hell.
No, never fuck with my team. Been grinding, stay grinding. I do it all for the dream. They hating, stay hating. Since I got on my feet, these bankrolls I'm chasing. Yeah, we getting that cream.
If you don't know, now you do. You're listening to Bastards All Day. Bad waves on 1680 AM. Q4.org. Beloved gang, baby.
We got love, we got freedom, we got hope, and we're gonna sing it. We've got love, we've got freedom, we've got hope, and we're gonna sing it. Everybody, clap your hands, get on the floor and dance, dance, dance. Feel the rhythm in your soul. You can do it till you're 100 years old. We got love, hey, we got freedom, all right. We got hope, come on, and we're gonna sing it, sing it, sing it. We got love, hey, we got freedom, all day. We got hope, hey, and we're gonna sing it. Come on, hang on in there, no matter what they say. Just know it will get better every day. What a crazy world it can be. Just throw your hands in the air and be free. We got love now, we got freedom, hey, we got hope, and we're gonna sing it, sing it, sing it. We got love now, we got freedom, come on, we got hope, hey, and we're gonna sing it. Woo! Now move to the left, hey, hey, come on. Now move to the right. Now move it round and round. Whoa, whoa. Now jump it up all night. How high can you jump now? All right, it's time to have a little fun. Are you guys ready? Here we go. Now throw your hands in the air. Throw them up. Come on, let me see you now. Throw your elbows in the air. Elbows, elbows. Now throw your chest in the air. Come on, pump it, pump, 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 pump it up now. Now throw your head in the air. Oh, you guys are looking good. Oh, I gotta see this one. Throw your booty, boop, 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 booty in the air now. Shake it like you just don't care. Come on, come on, come on, come on. We got love, we got freedom, we got hope, and we're gonna sing it. Come on now. We got love, sing it now. We got freedom, freedom, freedom. We got hope, and we're gonna sing it. Woo! Yeah. Oh, shucks now. Woo! Gonna party, gonna have some fun, gonna get down. Hey, come on, I wanna see what you made of. I wanna see what you got. Hey, hey, come on now. Can you jam? Can you keep up with me? Hey, 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 hey. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Woo! Oh, you guys did a wonderful job. Yeah, we had some fun tonight, today, or whatever time it is. Woo! I'm out of here.
Don't be scared. You're listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM, Q4.org. Beloved gang, baby.
Oh, yeah. Hang loose one time. That's Vaez, Abraham Giovanni Slate. I said I'm riding around the city and I'm whipping the Toyota. I've been plotting on the crib in California. She don't want it, but she want a little baby acting foreign. First she called my line and when I call she's gonna ignore it. But I'm in the studio, making history recording as Vaez on the beat, so you know you can't ignore it. Used to kick, push, skate, grind, hustle, work, make songs. Focus on my growth, cause Jesus Christ saved me from all my wrongs. Focus on my work, now money comes when I go make these songs. Paris says God manifest, I'm grateful for the Holy One. Hopped inside my hybrid, hit the dash, you ain't the only one. It's more than Instagram, we work and sell out auditoriums. Hey, sell out auditoriums. Yeah, I said we sell out auditoriums. That's a secret. God will it, ayy. Feel it, ayy. Tell it's not a secret. Which is now. I said I'm grinding, working every day, perfect timing. None of that hate on my end. Working every day, meeting my ends. Yeah, we grinding. I said we grinding, working every day, perfect timing. Hey, none of that hate on my ends. Working every day, meeting my ends. I said we grinding. I said we grinding. Just like Rodney Mullen skate, they say it's time in. Business meetings, that's for rates. See these sign-ins. You could book me for a date, I gotta sign it. If you really want the rate, all glory be to God, Jesus Christ, He keep me safe. We got angels all around us, love is truth, so fear no hate. Got an album on the way, tell the labels they can wait. We've been plotting on the wave, spread the gospel, Jesus saves. Tell them this is what they want, we've been patient on the wave, trend setting. I've been riding my own wave, yeah, I've been riding my own wave. Hold up, what? I've been surfing my own wave, surf, yeah. We gon' tell them what it is, like surf. Yeah, this is really what it is. We gon' grindin', working every day, perfect timing. None of that hate on my end. Working every day, meeting my ends. Yeah, we grindin', I say we grindin', working every day, perfect timing. None of that hate on my ends. Working every day, meeting my ends. I say we grindin', I say we grindin'. Puro yeah, ya tu sabes, hang loose one time, Abraham Giovanni.
Hello everyone, I'm Kaki from Udaipur, India, and you are about to hear one of my songs right here on Bed Waves, only on Q4 Radio.
भीगी भीगी रातों में फिर तुम आओ ना, ओ भीगी भीगी रातों में फिर तुम आओ ना, ओ ऐसी बरसातों में आओ ना, ओ भीगी भीगी रातों में फिर तुम आओ ना, ओ भीगी भीगी रातों में फिर तुम आओ ना, ऐसी बरसातों में आओ ना, ओ ऐसी बरसातों में आओ ना। धड़कनों में आ गया है एक नगमा तेरे प्यार का, जैसे कोई सुर मिला हो दिल के तार से, दिल के तार का, पल की हंसी में तुम आओ ना ओ भीगी भीगी रातों में फिर तुम आओ ना ओ ऐसी बरसातों में आओ ना ओ ऐसी बरसातों में आओ ना आओ ना आ रही है तेरी यादें दिल मेरा फिर बेकरार है तुम लोगी हाँ मैं लोगी दिल को मेरे एतबार है खुली है ये बाहें देखे ये निगाहें रास्ता तेरा जरा मुस्कुरा के फिर से दिखा दे वो ही अदा या तो मेरी यादों में या तो मेरी यादों में आओ ना ओ भीगी भीगी रातों में फिर तुम आओ ना ओ भीगी भीगी रातों में फिर तुम आओ ना ओ ऐसी बरसातों में आओ ना ओ ऐसी बरसातों में आओ ना ला 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 ला
What down is Savant from Sound of Kanai, aka Dos Equis, BKA Flagship, CKA Slimston Churchill, you know what I mean? And I don't dare slide through the shy without listening to Amy Nico spin them joints on Bad Waves Radio, 1680 AM, Q4.org. Beloved gang, bulletproof, blow.
Savant. V sharp. Yo. Yo. MCs waste 16 bars like America waste water. Well, I value my given bars like I value Julie's daughter. True to order, truly an author, a fire starter, a mic sparker. Savant's been immersed in fire water. That's right. I bathe in the blood of whack MCs that I've slaughtered. Lyrically tap dance on tracks manned by Henley Varner. It's a tall order to come against this rhyme bomber. Even taller of an order. Resisting this chocolate trauma. Ask Miss Martin. Despite the glares that I might garner, I rip mics and flip rhymes like passes flung by Carson Palmer. MCs are goners. Beat them all like they fathers should have done. Speaking on shit they've never owned and shit they've never even done. They've never even dreamed to see in first person, son. They've seen on TV or perceived through big pun. From Biggie's vivid writtens and from Pac's exquisite visions. From legends' lips, mic levels ripped as verbal webs were spun. That's right. Read between the lines. Read beneath the rhymes. See into the eyes of one who vows to shine through beats, mics, and rhymes. Dive into the words where the lines are no longer blurred. Let your ear be spurred and witness skills superb. The illest you've never heard. Illest you've never heard. What if an MC from the shy that was ill sends a deal linked with a sick producer out of the A? Except unfortunately you'd never heard of either, though the product was like ether. And between them neither even cared to receive radio play. With the
same frame of mind and turn back the hands of time to the days that KRS blessed mics and Verity shine. To the days when MCing didn't to mean carrying nines. The days when this craft gleamed and deemed poets divine. Styles range from spoken word, prosaic and span kid, all the way to blazing surges. Lyrical avalanches, outlandish, far beyond anything ever imagined. Enhancing listener senses in a manner of ill semantics. Sigh relief being released, spanning the transatlantic as we clear the streets of the beast that seems to leave this art stagnant. Me and my mans is planning to advance and reestablish. Feasting victuals to supplant this recent famine. Read between the lines. Read beneath the rhymes. See into the eyes of one who vows to shine through beats, mics, and rhymes. Dive into the words where the lines are no longer blurred. Let your ear be spurred and witness scales superb. The illest you've never heard. Now I listen to simulate my mind's vision via imminent written spit over intricate rhythms, emulate the vibes given, reminisce of rhymes drifting through the night while I sit in, lit an ear to high proficiency. Now you listen to the musicians while I infuse in this the essence of true spitting. So true the boots shifting, so true non-youth feel this, so true that it behooves you all to move like you've missed it. Recoup this music business, remove those who did it. Restore this jewel's glisten, resume her beautiful vision, and tend to the bruises given. Reform the tunes, ending crush these whack stew pigeons. This flower we've groomed, let it bloom, we soon witness. This flower we've groomed, let it bloom, we soon witness. This flower I groomed, I pray her bloom, I soon witness. Read between the lines. Read beneath the rhymes. See into the eyes of one who vows to shine through beats, mics, and rhymes. Dive into the words where the lines are no longer blurred. Let your ear be spurred and witness skills superb. The illest you've never heard.
Courage goes. Courage goes. Courage goes. We go, we go, we go, we go, we go.
Bring the track in.
You're listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM. Q4.org. Beloved Gang, baby.
Ooh, beloved gang. All day, all
Well, we back on the land.
Yes, yes, yes.
Liz Nathaniel
To you.
And before we move any further, I gotta tell you what you heard.
What did we hear?
Well, the first song comes from Handsome Ass Dan. We did. Shout out to Handsome Ass Dan.
Yeah, shout out to Dan.
Yeah, Handsome Ass Dan is out here doing stuff, y'all.
Yeah.
He getting it cracking, and
He busting the moves.
He really is, man, and he is he's a solid performer.
Grinds hard.
Pause. It is.
No, I didn't.
No, I did. Okay, thank you. So it's called "Money in the Way" was the name of the song, featuring Groovebox. Big shout out to Groovebox.
Groovebox.
Yeah, on the beat though. And Groovebox also featured in that chorus as well. You know, that's a beloved gangbanger.
Beloved gang, baby.
Gang. Then we went on to that into some new Hitman. It's not really new, but it's the first time we played it. It's called My Team, and it is featuring a guy named OG Merks. Now, hopefully, I might be wrong, but this might have been recorded when he was out the country. He was out the country for quite some time. Hitman was, Hitman Rock. He was out the country, y'all, getting it cracking.
Wasn't Albania?
That's the Albanian, but he was traveling overseas, and he made a bunch of connections. OG Merks with My Team. So shout out to him. We've been messing with his work for a very long time. Then we went out of that into "We Got Love" by Patrice Hawthorne.
Oh man, that was dope.
Yes, that. And if you are watching, and this is the reason why you need to watch. Because you get to see Ramon get spanked on camera by Leia.
That's OnlyFans.
I was
wasted it.
Following the cues.
A young lady once told me that the only place that the man need to be in charge is in the bedroom, but I can see y'all got it a little reversed. Huh? She had to pank.
Spank their booty.
Ow. Spank their booty. Ow. Then Ramon, well, you gonna say it again? You gonna do the chorus? I was about to go into the verse. All right. Then we went out of that into Abraham Giovanni with "Grinding." Big
Grinding.
shout. Yeah, we got some new Abraham Giovanni. We have to wait to play it. So that's what he. Hey, they don't. If you don't want your stuff played, we gonna wait when you say.
Hey, want to clear first.
Want it cleared. You know what I mean? Big shout out to Frank Joshua, who don't give a damn. Frank Joshua don't play. Frank Joshua be like, play my shoes. Play my shoes. No. So, but that was Abraham Giovanni with "Grinding." Then we went out
Grinding.
That wasn't gonna make that reference. Then we went into Hema Donji, aka the
Cocky Singer.
Out of that, yes, we went into Hema Cocky with BG. Ramon calls that her Sade song.
Yeah.
They're the very romantic, smooth
BG.
And then we closed out with Savant with "Illest You Ever Heard."
Ooh,
or "Illest You Never Heard."
Illest You Never Heard.
Yeah. Ooh, we go. Ooh, we go. We go. Yo, we actually did not ruin that one.
I know.
But don't worry, this is early in the broadcast. We might screw up your song soon.
That butcher.
The butcher is in the house. And speaking of in the house, we got Frank Joshua talking in the chat. Big up to Frank Joshua.
Oh.
Frank Joshua said he just chilling in the basement.
Chilling in the basement.
Chilling in the basement. Frank Joshua, we kidnapped him a long time ago.
Yeah. All
right. I mean, hell, we got to find out what price to smile.
Yeah.
Okay, what was the price to smile? That's a Frank Joshua song that will be. It's an unreleased one that we've been playing for a while, but you'll be able to have access to it this December. So big up to Frank Joshua for finally releasing these songs that he gives to us for y'all to just get a taste of. Frank Joshua let you put your pinky in the bag and rub it on the gums.
Gross.
What is gross about that? Don't act like you don't know about drugs.
Right.
Exactly. No comment. That's smart. Yeah, you know
I
what?
take drugs.
You what?
I take drugs to make me feel better.
You know what?
I do.
That was the wrong sounds thing, but I had to put something there. Something had to happen there because I just wanted to give you a shout out for that. All right. So now, with that being said, it is time for our little segment we like to call
You May Have.
Because you may have heard and you may have not. Leading the way, like our own pusher man, is Ramon
the Savage
Slayer Smith, a.k.a. Don't Stop Moaning. Come on. Get with the program. Yeah.
Cause you make me feel.
My homie moaning.
Come on.
My homie moaning.
Come on.
My homie moaning.
Let her feel alright.
I say yeah.
Woo!
Okay, now take it easy.
Take it easy.
Shout out to you, Ramon, getting her involved. Take it easy. Take it easy. Trying to sit over there, act like you know you love you moaning, moaning. You better say it. Sing it. Moaning, moaning.
You know I love you
moaning, moaning. There it is. There it is. Damn it. That's the only reason why I come in here. This broadcast is over now.
Good night.
I'm only coming here to sing that damn song. All right, go ahead. Hit them off.
All right, let's start off. We all try to, we want friends, right? We're meant to like commingle and have friends with people, but sometimes it's not as easy for everybody, right?
Right,
like
to cohabitate.
It's not as easy for everybody. Sometimes we have certain things that we're not comfortable talking. But a gamer, one of these gamers, he said he's gonna make a way to like make an impact in the gaming community, and I'm gonna be there, and I'm gonna be legendary. And so he joined the gaming community and downed not one, not two, not three, but 12 energy drinks to impress his colleagues.
Oh my God!
12 energy drinks to impress his colleagues right down in front of everybody.
You can die.
Well, he almost did. He almost did die. He immediately wasn't feeling well. His heart was like beating really quick. He was feeling, nauseated, and I guess he was breaking out in sweat and stuff. And he's not feeling good. His back started hurting, and he kind of like brushed it off. When you're like, I'm all right. Just a scratch. Just a scratch.
It'll be fine.
It'll be fine. and so he started getting worse, and turns out because of so much, he thought it was like a caffeine rush, whatever, and he's like, "Oh, it'll go away." But because of the contents of these energy drinks, his had high levels of caffeine, sugar, and other chemicals in his drink. His pancreas started consuming itself.
Oh my goodness!
Because it was so much. So he had a really acute pancreatitis.
Jeez.
So he had to be. So he had to be treated. Needless to say. So kids out there, find something else to be. You don't have to impress people. Just be yourself, right?
Yeah, it's true. You can do the do or do the don't.
Do the don't.
What the hell wrong with you?
Right.
All right, keep it going.
All right. Well, speaking of excess, a man in his 50-year-old man runs a marathon. Anybody can do that, right? I mean, not everybody, but a lot of people can run a marathon.
Oh, I've seen it.
Well, this man decided to run the marathon while chain smoking.
You're gonna pay hell.
He decided to run as a race in China. I guess he's Chinese. The Xinjiang marathon in Jiande. He
nailed it.
Yep,
nailed it.
Ran it and decided to smoke cigarettes the whole time. Had a little special pack on him where he would keep the cigarettes, and lit up a cigarette every time he ran out of the last one. And guess what?
What?
He finished the race in 3 hours and 26 minutes.
Oh.
Which is faster than I ever finished this stupid race.
We'll do it live. We'll do it live.
So I mean, I'm doing something wrong. I'm going back to smoking.
You should.
I can get this race. My time is probably good. And the thing is, he's been racing, doing this, and every year he has a faster pace. So one year he had like 3:40 something. Next year he had 3:30 something, and this year he finished in 3 hours and 28 minutes. So, there's excess and then there's good excess, right? Yeah. So.
No. You know what? It's interesting that dude, like, he was chain smoking. I'm sure everybody there was like in like great shape. He's trained smoking, but somehow he kicked all their butts. I'll take that. I will take that joke. I don't care.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't say anything. You almost got killed at a show.
I know.
Somebody tried to murder you for your jokes.
You got SIDS out here nowadays.
Yeah.
Better be careful out here. We'll then open the floodgates.
Yeah.
All right, keep it going.
All right. Well, here comes the story. This story has its own, what do you call it? Dutchman, was it?
Dutch guy follow up.
Dutch guy follow up. All right, you guys gonna love this story. So all right, so
God, I'm so scared.
So you know we like I said earlier, the guy tried to down 12 bottles of energy drinks, and because we were lonely and we need companionship. This young girl, Maria Von Rocha, would always love to dance, and she would go to these dances, and sometimes her dancers wouldn't show up. You know, she wouldn't have a partner to dance with and compete in these dance events. And she has a beautiful mom who really loves her, cares about her so much that she overheard her talking about how she can't get a dance partner and how lonely she was, that she created a rag doll for her to dance with.
Oh.
She created this, you know, like life-size rag doll. Looks like
a mop or something.
No, it looks like Raggedy Ann or like Raggedy Andy, whatever. It's like it's got, you know, it's like a body and it's got a rag face. And it's got yarn for hair. And she was so enamored about this that she decided to marry the rag doll.
Oh my God.
She decided to marry the rag doll. She said it was love.
You're gonna pay him?
Love at first sight. Love at first sight. And they had a beautiful ceremony where they had 250 guests.
Oh.
For a rag doll?
Yep. A rag doll. The man, his name is Marcelo, and he's wonderful.
Oh my God.
Now.
Wait, there's more.
Yeah. Oh boy, this gets even better.
Wow.
I'm just getting warmed up.
She's married to Marcelo, and she's like, she enjoyed the wedding and a lot of things, but you know, she said, hey man, at the end of the day, after the wedding, it was so beautiful and everything. The only complaint she has is that she was stuck with the bill because Marcelo didn't put anything.
Oh.
Oh. Marcelo, because she's the only breadwinner, so Marcelo didn't, do it. But she says Marcelo has great qualities, but the only downside is that he's lazy.
Oh my God!
Married a rag doll,
and he doesn't work at all.
She better go down a big Ken doll.
But she's a good wife because she said, as a warrior, you know, I'm putting in the work for both of us, you know. So, May 21st.
God, there's more.
Yeah, there's more. May 21st, they welcomed their first son, Marcelito.
Oh my God, babe!
Another rag doll.
Stop.
Oh man. She welcomed their rag doll, and you know they're one happy family. But like I said, this is a Dutchman follow-up.
Yo, man. Hey, look, marrying.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Marcelito. I'm just thinking about Marcelito.
I've been wanting to say something to you. That's what I'm going to tell you later. I'm going to wait for your news stories. When it's going to tell you. But look, man, when you marry a doll, you don't know what the outcome is, but only time may tell.
But listen, why should
oh, no, that's more.
Dutchman follow-up. Wait till you hear this this pun.
Your voice.
So they're about to celebrate their year anniversary, and she has one complaint. She says that now her relationship is hanging by a thread.
Oh my God!
Hey man!
Well, that's what happens when you marry.
Well, turns out
some cloth.
Turns out, while she was in the hospital, she was in the hospital for 3 days because Marcelito had a virus. Marcelito is the baby rag doll. Had a virus.
Coronavirus?
Some friends said that they saw Marcelo leaving a hotel, or motel, by the way, a motel with another woman.
All right, then.
Oh my God.
So apparently Marcelo was cheating on her a year into their marriage. So things weren't so beautiful as she thought they were, or she said they were. And then she was upset about it, and she went to confront him, and she said, "Hey, you know what's going on?" And Marcelo didn't say much.
Because he can't.
He gave it a silent treatment.
Oh my God!
He gave it a silent treatment. It said she cried a lot, and they argued. They started arguing a lot because she was like asking him why and who was the girl. She wanted to know who was the woman that he cheated on, and like I said, he didn't say anything. They were arguing so much that her child started crying, and she said, "Look what you did! You made our child cry."
This woman is delusional.
Oh my God!
So delusional.
Oh man! So she said she wanted them out of the house, but she thought about the children, and she said, "You know what? I'm gonna put it past myself, and I don't forgive them completely, but we have to do it for the kids, and we have to keep them here. So they've been living in the same house, still together, and she said if he does it again, I won't forgive him." So. She's a good woman. She's a good woman. There you go. So
she is a good woman. I like her.
She's
why can't we find more of these type of ladies?
Man, I tell you, right?
Oh my goodness.
So shout out to Mary Yvonne Roca Morales and Marcelo.
Respect. Yo, man, don't she realize that marriage is hard work? I mean, even if you a doll, I mean, some assembly may be required.
Oh.
Well, at least when she's on her rag, he was able to soak it up.
Oh, gross. Thank you, gross.
That's awesome. You are back now. I say
Yeah. Woo! You made me feel. Come on.
My homie bone.
Come on.
My homie bone.
Yeah, the feel alright. I say yeah. Woo!
Oh man, but the whole damn, we had to do the whole sound stage for that one, y'all. The whole you dig. Well, follow that.
Follow that. You dropping the mic.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Can't follow that stuff.
I can't.
No,
actually,
I can't follow that.
You know what? You lucky. You know what? Will just reminded me. You lucky. It's actually when we have a guest come in. It's actually Will. You actually are supposed to follow that.
No, I got two on the now. On which one to follow.
Oh my God! This reminds me when Ronnie Ray had to follow Rob Wilson. And Rob Wilson had all these like jokes prepared, and then Ronnie Ray pulled out his phone. He was like, "Hey man, you ain't tell me there had to be like jokes in there." Oh my God! All right, Will. Why y'all on camera? Remember, there's a camera here. Oh yeah. It's one of my favorite parts about the live streaming this thing is that there's a camera that watches everybody's single actions. And some of us be doing stuff on camera, and I'll watch back and I'll be like, "You don't realize there's a camera in your face?" It's directly in your face.
Okay.
All right, go ahead.
Where's your style?
Wait, hold on. I would be remiss if we ignored this. Sean Chantel.
Oh yeah, I just saw that.
Sean Chantel
has chimed into the chat. Sean Chantel says, so they are miserable, even when they made up a boyfriend.
No, he says so.
Yeah, go ahead, you do it.
They so miserable, even their made up boyfriend cheats and it makes sense.
Even their made up boyfriend cheats. Leia, tell them off real quick.
Make it make sense.
Yeah, tell them off, Leia.
Remember there was a guy that married a ghost.
There's also a girl that married a ghost.
Yeah, I mean there's both parties that are crazy. But everyone's crazy. That's what I'm saying.
But his ghost girlfriend didn't cheat.
Right.
Oh.
She was loyal.
She was loyal on the real. He needed an exorcist because she made his head spin.
Don't sign. That deserved it.
Oh my God! Not a whole one. All right, Will. Go ahead. See, I took some of the air out of that. So you can
Go ahead, Will.
So in other news,
okay. Remember, you on camera, so you can lean over a little bit like we talked about.
Oh yeah. You look into the corner.
There you are.
Yeah, just don't look at the camera.
So
look at
the camera.
I mean, don't stare at it. Just do you.
Don't look at the monitor. Look at the camera.
Yeah.
Exactly.
There you go.
So, in other news, a retired Chicago teacher, went to prison for starting a fire outside Chicago bar, which was called Sidekicks in 2015. Now he's been released, and he came back, started another fire at the same bar.
Did the same bar. Did the same thing. I read about that.
Yeah, you heard about that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah.
He must really hate that place.
Yeah, and this was. But I'm getting to the point where why he started the fire. Michael Prover was at 65, was walking past the bar and looking to the window as a handful of patrons enjoyed themselves inside. Prosecutor said, footage showed him picking up a bag of trash, then encountered a bar manager and a customer who stepped outside to smoke. So the Prover, who the guy, the arsonist, asked the manager for a smoke, but the guy declined. So he got extremely angry and allegedly yelled at the manager. And while walking away, turned the corner into a gangway behind the bar. There was a camera that was there on the way we was going to get the gun, and he literally walked up. I mean, got two trash bags under an electric meter and started.
Oh, so he got mad because he didn't give him a cigarette.
Yeah.
So he said,
you said he was a teacher?
Yeah, it was a school teacher. Yeah, it was a school teacher that did this. Yeah.
He was acting like a silly bis.
A retired.
All right, keep it going.
So
your punchline was the beginning, really.
Yeah.
Then he came back.
He
did it again.
came back. Yeah,
that's right.
So the manager ran back out.
You still telling it?
Yeah.
You gotta move, man.
Okay,
Keep the train moving, Daddy.
I got
that man went to side. What is it called?
Sidekicks.
I've heard of that place. Where is that?
Yeah, that's in the west of Lincoln Square on the Chicago North Side.
Sidekick and got his life leg swiped. Sweep the leg down.
Sweep the leg down.
Exactly.
Life sidetracked his sidekicks. Keep it going.
So, in other news, hold on a second. This is one these young cats with these clout chasing is ridiculous. But in other news, North Carolina local rapper by the name of Finesse Trap Life.
Oh.
Finesse Trap Life.
Finesse Trap Life.
Finesse Trap Life.
Yeah.
How is your life finessing?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess you can finesse if you live in a trap life.
Right.
Yeah.
Check this out. He gets shots in the head. Gets shot in the head with a bullet, and didn't bother to go to call no emergency, no ambulance, no like that, no emergency. Instead, he goes on IG Live with the bullet stuck in his head, bragging about him.
In his head?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, no kid, no joke. Yeah, brags about it.
Oh
my God.
Yeah. That's right. He went on IG when he should have went to the ER.
Yeah.
And that's one hell of a story.
Claiming that he started, but no.
Back to you.
Yeah. Claiming that, like they shot at him, he got him, but he got back up, started busting back,
Oh my God. Did he die later?
No. I mean, yeah, he's dead, but he won't lie down. That's the problem.
Oh, wait. So he's dead now?
No, he's not dead. Oh. No, I was just joking. I get the joke. Yeah, he's dead. He just don't lie down. Yeah, I get the joke.
Okay. He's dead, but he just don't want to. I get it. Dang, that's crazy. Like, why would you like...
Clout.
So they must have like
chasing because he a local rapper in North Carolina. North Carolina is a stand your ground red state. So
right.
No matter who.
How do you get shot in the head and survive that?
Unless he got a metal plate in a heavy metal plate in his head.
Must be like a graze or something.
50 Cent, Tupac, they've been shot in the head.
Were they?
I thought 50 Cent got shot in the face. Got shot in his
cheek.
Yeah,
he got
shot in his mouth. Yeah, and he spit it out.
Yeah, he went.
Now. Right.
He got the magic face.
Pac got shot.
He got the magic face.
Pac got shot in the groin though.
Yeah, he got shot. He got all lit up.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, so with that being said, check out Finesse Trap Life's
Yeah,
newest
Trap
song.
I'm going to look him up now.
All right, now it's time for everyone's favorite part of this broadcast, and that is
World of the News. In our favorite state of Florida, a police arrested a man by the name of Patrion Strokes for speeding. He was driving too fast, too furious on the Wayway.
He was stroking that pedal.
And he had a bunch of drugs, specifically meth, crack, heroin, and money. As soon as he goes to jail, you know how you have to go spread your legs and they tap you out and everything.
Yeah. Okay, just regular jail, right?
Yeah.
They tap you out.
You've been there, right?
No.
Man spreads.
No.
Ramon, you been arrested?
Yeah, I've never been to jail though.
Okay, so you've been in a holding cell.
Yeah.
Jail.
Okay.
Will?
So
holding cell. Never been locked.
No, never been in prison. Okay.
Okay. So then,
I want to keep interrupting you. No, there was something you were doing Ramon's great thing, and I'm like listening to you do this thing, and I'm hopefully you're gonna figure it out. And if you do it while you're doing your story, I'm gonna point it out. But keep going.
Oh, okay. So then, as soon as the cops were trying to pat him down, and he was butt naked, money starts falling out of his butthole, literally coming out of the butthole. It was collected $1,090 hidden in his butthole.
Damn.
Yeah.
Booty hole.
Right.
Wow, he must have a lot of space in there.
He's probably a live slot machine.
Yeah.
The real. It's slot.
Crank.
Right.
That's how he's gonna get away in prison. Like, all right, let's go ahead, crank it and watch what happens.
Crank his schlong,
Crank
and
his
then money
schlong.
come out his
He's
ass.
like, whoa! This guy's amazing.
Oh man, that butt is a jackpot.
Clink, 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 clink.
Oh my God, keep it going.
In the Vatican, the neighbors were complaining about this loud noise and a bunch of young boys coming in and out of this place, all drunk.
Wait, they complained about that?
Yeah.
So where were they coming from? The pulpit?
Almost.
Oh my God.
Turns out this house was actually by the Vatican, the priest. The priests were actually living there, and they had no clue. It was a rented villa, and
sounds about right.
all the coming out, and the neighbors, were so upset that they went in there like, "Hey, shut up! It's late at night. We have children." And then the priests, the boys, and the neighbors were all fighting. So the police came to stop this fight, because it turns out that the reason why there was loud noises because they had a big mass orgy.
Oh!
Wow. It was organic.
I've heard of that.
It was organic.
I've actually watched a documentary. It was like that. These priests, they would go to these parties and they were like dancing in their little bikinis and stuff, and they had like
they
hot
love you
hot tubs, hot tubs and stuff like that. And I think it was like the Vatican stuff.
Wow.
Yeah, it was the Vatican stuff.
It wasn't the Christ that he had the body of.
Oh.
You're gonna pay high.
Oh my God. Go ahead.
In Washington D.C. close to the DMV, they call it DMV area, which is District of Columbia, Maryland, and Virginia.
Oh, DMV. I love all of his music.
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
Y'all gonna make me lose my
mind.
mind.
Up in here. Up in here. Jeremy Putman dressed up as a Joker. Specifically, he said, "I am Heath Ledger," wandered around Virginia and Sleepy Town, and he was scaring people, and people were so upset and scared. But the worst part of it all, besides being dressed as the Joker, is that he was actually wearing a mask under the makeup mask.
Okay.
So it was just as creepy and disturbing the peace, and he gets arrested. Nothing funny about that.
Well, what we could say about that story is, why so serious?
You took the air out of my thing, because when she was like, "There's nothing funny about that," I was gonna be like, "That's why we so serious."
And I'm gonna save the rest for next week.
Oh my God, that's why we so serious. All right, I guess it's time for me to go. Let me hear you go.
He's on.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for my part of the news. Now, this is very hard-hitting news, very provocative news, very critically disclaimed news. And I don't go to any news stores. No. I don't go to MSNBC. I don't go to CBS. I don't go to ABC, D, E, F, G. I go to one place and one place only, and that's WorldStarHipHop.com. WorldStar. Let's get into it.
Yes, let's do it.
All right. So, two guys get jumped after going behind a counter at a pizza restaurant. Yes, two guys got jumped behind the counter of a pizza parlor. They probably would have done better with five guys. Thank you, Will. Thank you. Yeah, you know what? That's fine. That's right. Y'all ain't like that.
Wait, I didn't hear that one. I'm sorry.
I know, because you were playing the layer game.
I was trying to get. I thought the Turtle Club had sent something, yeah, so I was like trying.
Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry. Wait till you start talking next. Watch, I'm gonna get something from the Snail Club. All right. Some women were busted smuggling cocaine in their hair.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Now, I understand this. I get this. I'm down with this. You know what I mean? Because the drug game, you know, it's a wild thing. Word to hair follicles. Yeah. It's a game that you always have to bob and weave. I thought that was cute.
Well, these niggas didn't have crack no more.
They have what?
These niggas had like old boy with the, what was his name? The guy that had all that stuff in his butt crack.
Money in his butt?
Yeah. Money butt.
Yeah, well, ladies, you should take
right, take heed.
Take heed. All right, it would have been better up your ass. All right, closing out. Documented idiocy. Leah's going to love this story.
Okay.
Because you like coffee.
I don't drink coffee.
You don't drink coffee?
No.
Okay.
Caffeine's a killer.
Okay, great. Leia's gonna hate Leia's gonna hate this story. A man is recorded at Starbucks.
Uh-oh.
Okay, wanking his tallywhacker into a cup. Now, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I applaud this man. I do. I appreciate it because they say that men can't express themselves. But this guy came with a double shot of espresso. That's right. That's right. That Jack Nicholson Joker swag. Wait till you get a load of him. That'll do it for me, and that'll do it for the news. A little news segment we like to call
You May Have.
Because you may have heard and you may have not. Coming up later, we'll hit y'all off with the Hookup where we salute essential workers giving us our essential needs. But before all of that, we're going to hook your asses up with some of this music. Ramon, tell them the internet crapola.
If you want to find us on Facebook, we are under Bad Waves Remix. If you want to find us on Instagram, we are under Bad Waves Comedy. You can watch us live right now on YouTube under Bad Waves Radio. Or you can dial in and chat with us at 312-985-7834. Once again, 312-985-7834. I don't have a tag.
That's right. Talk some shiz, Nathaniel, with the Bastards. You are listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM Q4 Radio. That's Q4.org. Once again, we're going to break your love.
Growing up. I'm getting real big. I'm gonna be so big. They're gonna put me in the getaway Redwood next to General Sherman, baby. Oh, I got a mighty hides under the staircase and she don't wanna come out. She got the brain, but I got the biscuit. Come on, lady, open your mouth. I found a number, called into the doctor, giving her the pills for free. She's in the bottle, shaking from her hand, no tie a little around me. Oh, I'm growing up. How many times you hiding in the basement, hanging from the bathroom floor? Looking in your pack, you look into the ceiling, still you gotta ask for more. Well, I found a number, called into the doctor, giving her the pills for free. And she's at the bottle, shaking from the handle, tie a little around me. Let's go. Tie one right around me. Tie up real good. We're getting real right here. Let's get you all tied up now. That's right. Come on. Sit up straight. Sit up straight.
Assalamu alaikum. This is Sons of Yusuf from Kuwait City, and you are listening to Bad Waves Radio with Amy, Warren, Leia, and Ramon on Q4radio.org.
Bisolfun jina makula ana wiyachi. Kalem besana wiyachi. Let's take a seat right now. I love you more than Penelope right now. Hey, get on a cruise right now. Let's book a flight and go to Beirut right now. Khalajini right now. Kilishe got me the kidney feet right now. Hey, I might see you right now. I might throw your ass in the back seat right now. Hey, bisolfun ana sheku hada sheku khala sheku mak sheku killa minu willa minu. Killa بطقات كلها كومنتات كلها سناب شات كلها لايكات كلها بوتات بيحامض ولا حلو البيض ولا السمر الحضر ولا البدو لا يفرقونا يا اخي we are universal شكوا فيني يا اخي we're just human beings Check Fini, we're just human beings, huh? Check Fini, we're just human beings, huh? Check Fini, we're just human beings, huh? Check Vini, we just human beings, huh? We in this earth together, I'm just from the east, yachi. In America, you can catch me on the west side. In California, تشوفني قاعد on the beach, هذا عسل, وايد حلو, في سوالف تصير مالي شغل, a beach, misunderstand me, هذا special, my hair wrap like the Irish chic, هذا شكل, huh? You know my rhythm, I flow صباح ومساء, we go together like Feiruz and Lebanese food. Kicking it like Ronaldinho in the studio, making vinto, eating seafood. Knowing some people don't get to see food. Get to my closet, donate these shoes. Maybe empty my pockets so I can sleep good. Hayakala, dinner's on me too. And it gets hotter than the Sahara. Gulili, shinu le plan, I believe in you.
This is Frank Joshua, and oh yes, you are listening to Bad Waves Radio. They're going to play you my new remix track, Loneliest Place in the World. Reminds me of some time I spent downstairs at the Bad Waves Radio studio. Not the happiest of times.
seems endless. The sound of the birds contrasts with the smell of the night. Another lonely figure, aware of my presence. I can dream around music and distort the whole universe. I can muscle up people that never existed. Don't let me remember the harshness of daylight. This could be the loneliest place in the world. The loneliest place in the world. In the and the bell starts ringing. A ferryman springs to life. The twang of the lines beats with the time of my dreams. So the night comes to life, and I can escape the drippings of my mind. And I'm saved once more, though it's not nearly right. The pace of a loner is whipped into action.
And the girls in the back at it, at it. You're tuned into Bad Waves Radio, and this is your girl, Sonia Kilo. cash flow steady from her head down to her toes. In the daytime, she got brains to maintain that 4.0. When the lights hit the stage, she works it for that dough. Make it, make it, make it, make it rain, make it rain, make it, make it, make it, make it, make it rain, make it rain, make it, make it, make it, make it, make it rain, make it rain, make it, make it, make it, make it, make it rain, make it. Don't need no help to chase a bag, she gon' get it on her own. Pay tuition, fill the kitchen, new additions to the home. While they slide in her DMs, she be shopping, sliding visas, fresh Adidas, new in season, right up out the Galleria. Whoa, 20s, 50s, 100s, watch them stack up on the floor. Winning every night, go ahead and check the score. 20s, 50s, 100s, watch them stack up on the floor. Winning every night, go ahead and check the score. Make it, make it, make it, make it rain, make it rain, make it, make it, make it, make it, make it rain, make it rain, make it, make it, make it, make it, make it rain, make it rain, make it, make it, make it, make it, make it rain, make it rain. Coming to the stage is that lovely Dr. Rain, here to start another chapter and to turn another page. Could've bought some double D's, but she earned those straight A's. Now she has a PhD and she really getting paid. Whoa, 20s, 50s, 100s, watch them stack up on the floor. Winning every night, go ahead and check the score. 20s, 50s, 100s, watch them stack up on the floor. Winning every night, go ahead and check the score. Make it, make it, make it, make it rain, make it rain, make it, make it, make it, make it, make it rain, make it rain, make it, make it, make it, make it, make it rain, make it rain, make it, make it, make it, make it, make it rain, make it rain.
You're listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM, Q4.org. We love it, yeah, baby.
It is time for the Hakaman Hookup, where we salute essential workers giving us our essential needs. Before all of that, we're going to hook your young ass up with what we just heard about.
We started that nice little block off with the Bobby Lees.
Hell yeah. Did you like it?
Oh, yeah. Bobby Lees are great.
Yeah, right?
Lees of the Bobby?
My likes to drink, my likes to drink, or me likes to drink?
My
likes to drink. Oh, like my mother?
Yeah, I think that's also relatively like new too. I think that's like a relatively new Bobby Lees.
Oh, nice. That was dope.
Yeah. Bobby Lees is doing their thing, man. They doing their thing. They popping off. I think they just got a blue star and everything.
Oh, really?
A blue, you dig?
Oh,
yeah.
so they win that room?
They win that. Oh my God. Got him. You talking about the whole, he said the whole Bobby Lees got into set and laid in the coffin and got peed on. Oh my God, yeah, the Bobby Lees definitely are. They coming up, and that's really cool, man. That they were nice enough to like dialogue with us and whatnot. You know, shout out to Amy, another Amy reference.
Amy.
Yeah. Amy pulled our coattails to the Bobby Lees. I reached out, and they turned out to be super cool.
Yeah.
And then they start popping off.
I mean, you know.
Bad waves.
Waves of the bad.
You and your word association. Right. It almost messes with me more than when you sniffling through Ramon's hilarious story that I was trying to think of. How am I edit this? How am I? My sister, because I love you like a sister, and I'm going to tell you like I would tell my own blood sister, just hold a tissue right there and just bow. Just wipe him. You know what I mean? You good.
Right.
And don't think it's going to mess up how you look, because you related to... what's that? What's her fine ass cousin name?
They're all fine.
Abby. You related to Abby. Okay, you got Abby blood. Okay, so if you got Abby blood, you're gonna be fine. You're right. Actually, see, you're right.
Actually, Abby has her blood. Abby is
was older.
Abby's younger.
Right. So she has.
We're all related. We're cousins. First cousins.
Hey, don't worry. I'm going to be your cousin-in-law. Don't be scared. Have a bunch of little Warren Phoenixes flying.
Oh, my goodness. All right, keep going. I'm sorry. All right, we had followed by those Bobby Lees. Ma likes to drink. Sons of Yusef. Layla.
Big up to them.
So that's the Sons of Yusef. Ramon. Frank Joshua, Loneliest Place in the World. The Tim Angrave solitary version.
Now, don't act like that is not getting dropped tomorrow. That's getting dropped tomorrow.
You heard it here.
Drop.
An unreleased Frank Joshua heard here day before it's dropped, the 18th. Pre-order. Well, you don't got to pre-order nothing. It's coming out. It's coming out. All right. He doing remixes from Since Life, his album Since Life. He's been remixing and been dropping. So, man, big up to Frank Joshua and Newman Records.
Yeah.
Newman Records is they going wild all over the playlist today. Okay, it ain't Old Men Records, it's Newman Records. Keep going.
All right. Then we followed that fabulous Frank Joshua song by Sonia Kilo, Megan Rain.
Megan Rain.
My name is Ramona and I dance like an idiot on TV.
If I do a song like that, we'll call it Make It Drizzle.
Megan Drizzle.
Megan Drizzle. That's the older Megan Rain.
All the guys $40 in singles.
That's what I'm talking about, Ramon. Go ahead, boy. Go. He's on fire.
I think. Wait a minute.
What?
Amy Nico Schwartz is in the house.
She downstairs?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
all right.
She has finally arrived.
You can't get her as your segment.
Oh, I'm sorry. My bad.
Yeah, right.
Big
all right, let's
Will.
get in.
Yeah, Will, if you want to do it, you want to work out them legs.
Yeah.
All right, let's keep it going. All right, it is time for the Hakaman Hookup, where we salute essential workers giving us our essential needs.
I put people on, understand? Streets was happy. Everybody could eat.
Hey, I'm bogus as hell. I'm going to start moving the camera directly to me. Yo, these shout outs and salutes are just for people walking into Starbucks with their own creamer. Who are they for?
Now these shout outs and salutes ain't just for those women who are lonely but find a ragged out to mop up their rag.
Oh.
These shout outs and salutes are not just for the people that like to use their butt as their purse.
Brings a whole new expression to the meaning Birkin bag.
Your flaps are open.
Oh my God, Ma likes to drink. All right, with today's lead, or shout out and or salute, is our very own flapper gal, Leia Evil Smith.
Hear ye, hear ye, hear ye. That's gross. Anyways, they are hiring for voiceover artists for a 10 to 15 second funny video ad.
What?
Yes.
10 seconds?
Right.
10 to 15 seconds. It's a commercial. It is like you get paid $10 to $30 an hour.
Well,
so,
shoot, you can pay what, like 0.00 cents? This is only 15 seconds.
I mean, it takes longer than the first time you do it.
You get $30 an hour. You run that. Yes.
He doing that.
All right, it's only 10 seconds.
Oh my God.
Yes. So.
Oh yeah, they're having a conversation.
Right.
We're live on air,
live
guys.
on air.
So we.
Play that off anyway. Oh my God.
Oh man.
So
You can
stupid.
find a job at Upwork.com. Also, you can go online and just send in your voiceover work, so you can get hired for radio ad commercials. From
Where's this place at?
It's like all over. So
He got serious.
Oh, yeah.
All the jokes died.
All right.
Oh my God. Okay,
it's
go.
Upwork.com.
It's like I forgot she was doing this segment.
Upwork.com.
You know,
I don't stop. I just
can
continue.
I'm watching up here trying to do the transition. Then I watch your face close up. He said, "Wait, where does this at?" All right, whatever.
All right.
That'll do it for the Hakaman Hookup, where we salute, shout out people with, or give job leads, or just crack jokes, or talk over the entire segment for our essential needs.
I put people on, understand? Streets is happy.
Oh my God.
Everybody could eat.
Oh my Now, these shout outs and salutes are just for the people who have a voice made to be heard and not seen. Who are they for?
I put people on.
Now, these shout outs and salutes aren't just for people who are eager to make about 0.00 cents an hour for 15.
Which is you.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I'm like, wait, how much?
Oh my God. These shout outs and salutes are just for the broadcasters not listening to
right,
the end of their segment being closed out.
Now, these shout outs and salutes are for everybody who just checked out.
Checks out.
They checked out of the radio show.
We smooth, got quiet. Everybody was looking at you.
I was supposed to do mine, but it's okay.
We wait for you.
Well, you were laughing and you wanted to interrupt their laughter.
We said you were waiting for your turn and you was quiet.
We've been doing this for years. You should be on autopilot.
Oh my God.
I was not
No,
on
you
autopilot.
should be on autopilot. There should be nothing for
Right.
you.
He was like,
Oh my God.
These shout outs and salutes. There you go. Over it. It's over with.
Oh, we come back with on to the ins and outs, relationship advice. We crack open a novel of one of our love lives and realize no matter how long you do a certain thing, it still can be hilarious. Oh my goodness. Ramon, I would tell Amy to do it because Amy just showed up, but Amy, you sat in the wrong seat.
yeah, we got to adjust the camera.
Yeah, and all that. Ramon, no, Big Will muscled you out of your seat. Oh man, Ramon, can you do it?
All right. If you want to find us on Facebook, we are under Bad Waves Remix. If you want to find us on Instagram, we are under Bad Waves Comedy. If you want to watch us live right now on YouTube, make fools of ourselves, we are under Bad Waves Radio. Or you can dial in and chat with us online on the phone at 312-985-7834. Once again, that is 312-985-7834.
Talk some shiz, Nathaniel, with the Bastards. You are listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM, Q4 Radio. That's Q4.org. Once again, we're going to get the bricky out.
I wanna be on the beach with you, toes in the sand too. Hennessy's till I reach for you. We're hand in hand. If destiny had to keep me waiting, I understand, but now there ain't no separating. You're in my plans now. Every day I can't ignore the way we grow. It's beautiful. Hey, ain't no way I've lived before. You're in my soul. It's beautiful. I don't need to take days off. I don't book flights. I don't need a staycation. Every time I wake up, I see you. That's my vacation. I don't need a call out sick. I don't need spas. I don't need a staycation. Every time I wake up, I see you. That's my vacation. I'm a pacifist, but I kill to see you. Low-key, a masochist. The way I run back to you, this ain't no accident. Just like the alchemist. So baby, alchemix this drink up for you. Hey, every day I can't ignore the way we grow. It's beautiful. Hey, ain't no way I've lived before. You're in my soul. It's beautiful. I don't need to take days off. I don't book flights. I don't need a staycation. Every time I wake up, I see you. That's my vacation. I don't need a call out sick. I don't need spas. I don't need a staycation. Every time I wake up, I see you. That's my vacation.
You're listening to Bastards All.
I put people on, understand?
If you don't know, now you do. You're listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM. Q4.org. Beloved gang, baby.
Ooh, beloved
then I left my mark, dressing up for the part of a Harvey Dent heartbreaker, two-facer, face down. I wanna go back to the start, so I invented a time machine that only needs a venture card. All aboard if you're coming with bitches. Let me explain what the stitch is. This train ain't none of your business unless you're in the business of going after the riches in another era. See you when we get there, but baby, now
see, every day it seems more possible that these obstacles got me stuck in my own struggle just to juggle people's hype and the bustle between my hustles causes me troubles. But as long as things go wrong and pressure keeps getting strong, even if problems go long or double, my bong bubbles, and if it's not bubbling, it's a sweet. I'm puffing full of blueberry muffin, or maybe a cigarillo. I have to say I feel though it's the rhino, the widow.
When I'm with you, it's like time stands still. Baby, I'm high. Baby, you high. When I'm with you, babe, you know the drill. Spaghetti, if you got it. Spaghetti, if you got it. 420 all day if you want it.
Yours ain't potent as mine. So much smoke in my life, you can't even see. Don't bother opening eyes, just focus your mind. Locate a vibe and try and feel your way through it as if you were blind. Show you better than I can tell you, like that of a mind. Forever you by my side. Indica and sativa of many kinds. Moments without you's like something I can't decide. But a double dose of reality hits harder than any fight.
Sparks be flying between you and I. You're the apple pipe of my eye. It makes me so happy, grinding on my blood. You and me equals you're my special bud. You make life more enjoyable as we enjoyable. Laughing and joking, bit too hard now I'm choking on your bone. Between your thighs. Oh, by the by, my guts are edible. If you go down, you get high.
When I'm with you, it's like time stands still. Baby, I'm high. Baby, you high. When I'm with you, babe, you know the drill. Spaghetti, if you got it. Spaghetti, if you got it.
420 all day if you want it. Purple train wreck, pipe back, now I'm wrecked. Got me glued to a full-time feeding good food and
smoking a spoon, I bummed off the choom gang. Pass it to my chica, she a cheaper chief and rude thing. Got her in the mood though, you know, are we boning or boning? Only one way, I see our situation going. 420 positions by the time we done. Undercovers rolled up tighter than a give me some.
Trashly, bring that kush, bring that fire, best believe. Belief in the shape of my heart, on my sleeves. Put me on your shoulders, roll up on your head. My thighs make perfect earmuffs and my boots awake the dead. Cushion love to make me feel alive. Otherwise I'd be gone, lost in my own damn mind. Keep me present, lifted, feeling divine. S&B, eating peak, smoking on that sunshine.
When I'm with you, it's like time stands still. Baby, I'm high. Baby, you high. When I'm with you, babe, you know the drill. Spaghetti, if you got it. Spaghetti, if you got it.
Hi everyone, this is Mary Conti. Just want to thank my friends of the Bad Wave Show for playing my music from my new album Invisible Things. I hope you like it. Ciao.
Final Trust don't deceive me. Trust to forgive me. Trust never leave me.
You're listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM.
La música de Harry Fraud.
You ain't up on things. Itchy mobbing in the slang and beloved's the gang. And before we go any further, Amy, tell them what you just heard.
Well.
Amy missed the beat.
You know, it's so funny. I really thought you was gonna be ready. I really did. It's fine. It's fine.
No. I'm late. You think I had it together today?
I was, again, we've been doing this for a while. So, the first song you heard was "Vacation" by Layla on the Beat.
Yeah.
Layla on the Beat.
Ramon.
We had "Spark It" by Chore Boy featuring Big Lee, Soulfire, Vacation, Abby V, and Taylor Lacote.
Ooh, and I left off Queen Trashley. How could you
Queen Trashley? Oh man.
Yeah, how
dare you?
How dare you leave out
Queen Trashley?
Someone called a queen.
All right, from Glitter Money.
Oh, I heard of them. I remember them. Glitter Money.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was a throwback song too. That Spark It. That was a beloved gang banger.
Yeah.
Okay, that was a beloved you dig.
Bang, bang, bang.
Back when the gang was rolling before the Roan Dog destroyed our souls.
Yeah.
You could go someplace and see 20 of us in the alley.
Right.
Spark. Yeah, right. Sparking it if you got it. Out there wilding the hell out. All right, and we closed out with Hanging on a Kiss by
Mariconte.
How they say it, Ramon?
Mariconte.
Oh my God, I love that name. All the way from Italy, y'all, and she's also with Newman Records.
Yeah.
You better get down with Newman Records. If you ain't with the Newman, you're damn sure probably an old man.
They coming like that for him, bad boy.
Buonasera, Mariconti. ¿Cómo estai?
Right. Ciao bella.
Ciao bella.
So now with that being said, it's time for the ins and outs relationship advice. So we crack open the novel of one of our love lives and realize that ain't nothing better to making some love to Newman Records.
Oh.
That's right. Yeah. Newman will get you right with the C-Man. All right. Why? That's what I heard.
God does not like.
All right, Ramon. No, there are questions from the Turtle Club. I'm assuming.
There aren't any.
Okay,
it's slacking, so we're gonna go.
Sean Chantel Classics.
We're just gonna throw the gasoline on the fire
right?
now.
Now, for those of us who are watching, you can see that there's a chat. So feel free to throw in a romance question if you got one. But Sean has two, which usually takes about a half hour to answer.
Yeah,
all right.
Yes, two. Two is good.
Three of them in here, but I think one of them he asked already. So
all right, so let's get it cracking.
All right, let's go. Let's say first one he has: when dating, why do younger women 18 to 25, claim to mature sooner than their male counterparts. But when you meet them and their 30s and 40s, they have countless regrets of things that they did when they were younger.
That ain't dating.
That's hilarious. That is hilarious.
It's not a.
What? Okay.
How come somebody owed me $20 and they didn't pay me back that $20? It's just like personal gripes.
It can be related to dating, though. I mean, he's talking about, when you're dating people in, this age group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I got an answer for that then.
Oh, hit him
You
off.
go,
Amy back,
girl.
y'all. Amy back.
Actually, that goes both ways.
They got a lot of regrets because they haven't been dating very long, so they don't know about all these dudes out here being garbage. That's that. If you ask most of the regrets, it's probably crazy dudes they dated. For real. If you interview women in prison, they're always like, man, it all started with this dude. This dude I met who took me out and bought me a drink.
I feel like
now my life's over.
I feel like he knew that you would do that.
Yeah, I think so. I think so.
I feel like Sean was like, oh, Amy's back.
I know.
Let's take a crap on these dudes.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, give him what he wants.
You did. Leia, do you have an answer?
I don't think it's a question.
Great.
Oh,
Ramon,
yeah.
Will, somebody?
Okay, so I say women, according to whom, but women do supposedly do mature, more than guys, in the same ages. Like when you have, like an 18-year-old woman would probably be more mature than an 18-year-old guy.
I never hear women say it though. I feel like I hear old people say it.
You never heard
I've never heard them say that, but I've heard people say that.
Wait,
yeah, right? I always hear older people say that. I
Well,
don't hear young women, I don't hear say that.
It's like, when you see like a little girl, she's like 11 years old and she's fully developed.
Physically.
Like physically, she's fully developed. And then the same person who's 11 years old as a boy looks like a boy still.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Treated
something
like a boy.
with
Well,
the
I mean
genetics.
that's physically, but I'm talking. Like, I guess when you say
But
mature,
that could relate, 'cause,
meaning
like-
mentally mature. I think. Well,
go ahead, Ramon. Break it down.
What I think is that
Show 'em how it's done.
women. It's not that they're maybe more mature. I think women are more reserved in the way that they react to things than guys are. Like guys will be like, and women will be, and women are more reserved. And even if they're insecure or secure about things, they don't express it as much. Because I feel like when I was going through high school, or in that age group, you would think.
Yeah, back with Jesus.
Yeah, back when everybody was wearing sandals and they would walk everywhere.
Right, he had to carry a bunch of stones and put them in his locker.
I thought that they had it together, and then when I got older and I would talk to them, they would say, "No, we didn't have it together. I was equally insecure. I was equally this and that. They just don't express it." So I think the mistakes that they make and they get to their 30s and 40s, they're able to say that once they get to that age and say, "Okay, yeah, I did some mistakes. I went through some regrets," but at the time they probably won't say it because they're not expressive about.
Yeah.
Will, what you got? Hey man, we don't got time for that.
Yeah.
Amy's back. We're trying to get to her second.
Yeah,
No, you already answered, Amy. I don't want to hear about how much I'm trash anymore.
Not every dude. What are you trying to say?
Yeah.
Not all white people, not all men. Come on now.
I mean, to each his own. I mean, like, women when they're young and they're 18, they're a little mature than men, young boys. But like, everybody, I mean, when they age, everybody like a kid to me.
Yeah.
Says to each his own. You know what I'm saying? Me go both ways.
Okay, great. I'll answer this question. No, the reason being is because just like with anybody who thinks they know everything, assuming that they don't have to learn anything else. That's exactly how it works. So after you've already you're in that space, you're like, oh, I know all of the stuff. And then once you got past that stuff that you were doing then when you thought you knew, you've learned more stuff. So now you look back and you're like, well, damn, I didn't know nothing back then.
Yeah.
That is why it works like that.
Well, it's kind of the same thing what I said.
Man,
I think you were right about the impulsive thing. Like, women are less impulsive, but I think that's just because they're like taught not to be.
And women go through a lot of things. I mean, they go through like menstrual stuff, and they have to like deal with stuff. Guys,
Okay,
they
great.
just gotta figure out
contagious, I see.
what porn comes out the next day. All right, So he has. What do you say?
It's contagious. Go ahead. You gave it to Ramon.
Okay. When dating, why are women quick to claim victimhood for the same thing that supposedly empowers them, sex?
I think
That's a tricky. Well, Will, go ahead. You say what?
No, I mean, I'll say that's not. I mean, I can't. That's not a question you can ask because, like, I can't speak for women. You know, what I mean,
you can't.
Amy or Lammy, yeah, I can't speak for women because I'm not a woman. So.
Wait, do you say you can't speak for Amy or Lamey?
I said can't.
I said who's Lamey?
I said that might be a question for Leah and Amy to ask. I'm a man, so I can't speak for women. So on that question.
Oh my God, you dodged it too. Leah, show Will how it's done since he's putting it in your lap.
When dating, why are women quick to claim victimhood for the same thing that supposedly empowers them?
Go ahead, show him. Show Will.
Victimhood.
Show Will a little ass.
Victimhood.
Go ahead. Watch, she about to show you. Go ahead, hook him up.
Enlighten me.
Well, I can't say because.
Yeah, it's vague. It doesn't make any sense.
It's like victimhood. Like, are we all? I'm a victim. Like, no, I never try to claim I'm victimhood of anything when I was dating. I was always
talking about you specifically, though?
No, but I'm a woman. My opinion.
You are.
So my experience as a woman, when I don't say I'm victimhood of whatever victim. No.
Right. If I'm going on my personal life, it's gonna be different. So I have to guess what he's saying. Like, oh, am I empowered by someone threatening to kill me and stalking me? No. I don't think I'm empowered by that.
All right, so I think you guys are going on the deep end.
I don't know what that has to do.
Yeah.
Well, he's saying victimhood. I'm like, victimhood of what?
So I think if you ask that question, if you look at it, I think what you're saying is, okay, some women, and this is something I've debated in my head too, also I think about it, is that some women want to look nice, right? Mm-hmm. And they dress a certain way. They want to look sexy, and they want to. And then some women might look more revealing because it's sexual appeal. Or if you see women in magazines, they're in their bikinis. They're always. If you look at all the artists and musicians and actors, and they put in the magazines, they're always showing something. They
got the WAP
because sex sells, right? Now and then people say, "Oh, you go ahead, girl. You're empowering me. I'm taking my sexuality. I'm showing that I love myself, and I want to show my image that I want to show." Now, if someone who, and I know women don't do it necessarily to attract men to be sexually slobbing all over them, because they're not doing. I know that they don't do that because it's like, why would they do it? They don't have to do it because men will slob over themselves anyway. But the thing is,
get some of that in.
Yeah, but the thing is, when they do that, there are certain men who don't understand that. And so
we're talking about sexual harassment. Is that what we're talking
about? And so when
I think we're talking about sexuality as well as sex.
Yeah, and so
but what's the victim is what I'm wondering.
Well, when that's what I'm getting to. So when men,
man, he gonna get you.
Yeah, so when men,
he gonna do you. How Leia was supposed to do Will.
So when men treat women, because men are visual and they so when they see that. Their image or their idea of who that person is different from who that person really is, and so they approach them in a different way that person wants to be approached. So obviously, if I see a sexy woman and she's got a little bikini on and a G-string, I'm not gonna be like, hey, let's talk about.
And that was just at the grocery store.
EMC Square about whatever. I'm gonna go up to you and say, hey, what's up? Can I buy you a drink? Because I want to take you home and bang you. And so that may not be the thing that they were
Depend on the woman.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's not. You're not a victim of anything if somebody politely asks you out on a date.
No, but not everybody's gonna be polite about it. And
right. That's what I'm saying. Sexual harassment.
So people say,
it can depend on the woman.
So if you put two women together and you put one in a bikini and the G-string and you put one in a long dress, who do you think is gonna get sexually harassed?
Depends on the type.
I've been sexually harassed in jeans and a hoodie, like the baggiest jeans.
No, but I mean realistically, because if not, they would have magazines. They would have magazines with girls in long dresses.
But do you ever see how you be looking in them baggy jeans?
Right.
All right.
Because women in other.
I mean, I think
I've been confused for like a little boy in the same hoodie. Sexually harassed in it.
That's right.
I had this preacher one time be like, "You're going to hell," and I was like, "Me? I'm in a snowboard hoodie." Like, what?
They all want Amy. That's what she's trying to say.
Yeah. Put it out there.
Well, it's like back in the days when we used to, we worked in the club back in the day, and club. Shout out club out for us anyway. It's like we worked in the club back in the day. You know,
Right.
like men would go out for
Wrap it up.
no women. Men would go out. Men would go out. Saying look for women, for
Right.
actual women, and certain certain women that go out for actual for men.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're gonna a guy eventually gonna go approach a woman if you find attracted to her. Of course, you're gonna do it like buy a drink,
Right.
I would say start a conversation with the woman first, if she make her feel comfortable,
Right.
And if she's not with it, then move on. You know what I'm saying? There's gonna be another woman out there that's gonna be down looking for the same thing you looking for.
Okay, so he says victimhood, i.e., being objectified while sexually objectifying themselves.
Well, there's women
And that's what I was saying.
in other countries that they don't show anything and they still get
Exactly.
Yeah, but that's a country where it's prohibited
And
to do something, and then
I
these
don't
men
think-
do it because they're men.
I also don't think it's empowering to dress like revealing. I think it's empowering because you have a choice. The power is that you have a choice how you want to dress. You don't have to cover yourself up. You don't have
Because
to
someone
whatever.
told you to.
But yeah, I don't think that actually wearing something revealing. I mean, it's empowering because you have a choice, but
Right.
I don't think it's actually empowering. I think there's a problem with pushing that too much. Like I've definitely been places where I didn't get let in a club one time because I wasn't showing cleavage.
Right.
I was dressed up. The outside it said like dress code.
You should have called me out.
Right?
Like, what do you want?
Well, the reason
But they were like,
yeah.
you don't have cleavage out.
Yeah.
You're not allowed in the club.
Did they
like
say that?
They say that?
Straight up, they're like, you can't come in, you're not dressed right. And I'm like, well, I'm dressed up. And they're like, you know what we mean. And everybody around me was all like, had their boobs out.
Yeah.
And they didn't let me in the club. So is that empowering? Like, no, I don't think it is. But
It's empowering for the woman who got in.
All right.
but then it's saying you have to dress that way. Again, it's you don't have a choice. So the empowerment is that you have a choice. I don't think it's necessarily empowering to dress like revealing or covered up. I think it's just like feminism is all about having a choice.
Right.
So that's that's fair because you don't need people telling you how to
Right.
dress just because you're a woman. Like, so, but yeah, I mean, obviously there's certain situations like if you're going to a club and you're dressing nice, you might want to meet someone. That might be what you're going for, but that just because you're going to meet a dude doesn't mean any dude who walks up to you want. Like Will said,
That's what I'm saying.
They're not down with it. Keep
Yeah.
it going.
Yeah.
So that's where it's a problem. Like, and the empowerment isn't the sexuality; it's the choice that you
Yeah.
can do what you want, how you dress with your body.
All right. Well,
Oh, my sweet baby angels.
well, because the thing is, I say,
Okay, go ahead.
because I say like if you talk about empowerment and stuff, and I understand what you're saying, but it's like every magazine you look at, women are halfway naked, or everything they
Yeah,
put
but
out
that's
there.
capitalism.
They
Sex
put out there,
sells.
so sex sells.
Sex sells.
So that image
Right.
that they're putting out there is an image that other people are picking up, thinking that that's what you need to do.
Well, that's-
so then when you do that, maybe
that's a problem.
maybe it's a false empowerment.
So that's why I don't think those magazines are empowering. They also are like photoshopping people to make them like anorexic
Exactly.
looking. I don't think the fashion like magazine industry.
Well,
is a
but
beacon of
people who
empowerment.
don't know about it that's a fake empowerment to themselves. So they're thinking, if I look like that, then I'm empowering myself.
Well,
and
maybe-
then when they do that, and then dudes start hitting on them that they don't want to be hit on, then they just complain about, oh, you perverts or whatever. And it's like, well, maybe you shouldn't be walking around with your butt out.
But that's the thing. If you're not going to get a job, you're not going to get let in a club, you're not going to let in anywhere without showing that. What are you going to do? Be like, oh, well, I guess I'll just never get a job and I'll never
maybe
go
that
out and
club's
have a
not that
good time
important.
with my friends.
Get him, man.
Maybe that club's not that important.
The club, but this
a
happens at
comedy
jobs
radio.
too. Like
Like if I go to
yeah.
a club and I went to clubs like that and they were like, oh, you can't get in because you're not
Right.
dressed.
And
So-
I was like, screw your
And I was like, screw you. And I
Yeah.
never went back because I was
Right.
like, why would I? Like, I'm first of all, I'm going
Same,
to pay to get
same.
in, and then I'm paying for your high drinks.
For sure.
And then so
You have
why do I
that
need-
right, but
yeah.
it's different when you're talking about people got to have livelihood. Like I've been at jobs where if I didn't have enough makeup on, I'm not getting the job. I've been like, and some of that you can get into is like it's not just men, it's women too. Women clown you harder for not wearing makeup than men.
It's true. Very
But that doesn't mean like, oh, that you can just be like, well, screw that job and screw that job and screw that club and screw that. Then what are you gonna do? You're gonna have nothing. So like,
Well,
that's
I mean,
kind of
not
been
all jobs
set.
are like
All
that.
right, guys, we gotta wrap it up. Sorry, the producer.
Gotcha.
Not all men,
Come
not all
on.
jobs.
Now she's
Next.
now she's paying attention.
Right.
Yeah.
No, I'm
That's
saying that we
involved.
need to.
We've been going on this
We
one
need
for a
to be on.
What?
He's got places to
Amy
be.
has a
Were you looking
her
at Amy?
segment.
I was gonna
Blaze
say,
got places
That's true.
to
That's
be.
She
true.
has a segment.
She does have the whole segment to get to.
You guys can
But-
continue.
But guess what, though? We're not leaving this segment to this answer.
Right, go ahead, answer.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, because I'm about to properly answer this.
All
now
right.
gather around, chilling.
Come on.
Let Mr. Warbis weave you a tale. What he is saying is, and this is why, not what he's saying, but let me answer your question. To answer your question, this sexuality that women have, it is definitely empowering. It is a power. You can use this sexuality to get things that you want. You can also get out of all type of trouble.
Sex is a weapon.
I mean, it definitely is. Now, that same power can also be used in this victimhood. And I'm sorry to give air quotes, but I know what you mean when you say victimhood, because then you could say, well, why are people, and I'm not going to give examples because that's going to lead us down to another road. They can use this in this victimhood as well as power as well. The power to attract and the power to detract and the power to withdraw. What do you mean withdraw? Show me a man that is married and has, or in a deep committed relationship, has not had the sex hung over their head. Well, you ain't getting no ass tonight. Tell me as to happen. Don't get it twisted. Of course, it works both ways. But to answer this question, because it does, I've done it. So, like, to answer to this question specifically, this is how you can use it as power as well as victimhood. You want me too much, but you need to want me a little more. Woo! Hot damn! You thought you had one, did you, Sean? Thought you got me, huh? You ain't get me. Pew, 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 pew. But that'll do it with the ins and outs. Relationship advice, where we crack open the novel of one of our love lives and realize that the same thing that makes you strong can still give you strength from a point of weakness. Ah, take that, Sean! All right, we come back. Actually, we're not going to come back. I purposely made room in this playlist so that we can get right into Ayo What Man. That is Amy's segment, y'all. So during that time, I usually say, pop, pop. We dropping bodies. It's a stick up your punk ass. And we about to stick your ass up with Ayo What Man. That is a segment whether we see something on a street corner or news basically do a double take like a black man in the 80s seeing martial arts happen in a movie for the first time and to make them say,
Ayo,
what, man?
Is he talking about women being what?
That's why she pulled her panties off and used them as a slingshot.
Now that's power.
Yeah. And with our own slingshot assassin is Amy Nico Schwartz.
Schwartz.
I almost forgot to say it.
Give it to me, Amy.
All right, so this one you may have heard going around the news, going around the social media. It's a little something called a good revival of anti-Semitism. That's right. The hate waves are out there. It's a hate wave, not a heat wave. A hate wave.
Talking about a hate wave.
Hate wave in the middle of the winter or fall. I don't know what it is now.
You can't tell,
right? But yeah, so this is all all those Holocaust deniers. Chances are that you're the person who's gonna get beat by a gentrifier, and you're broke. That's what that means, and it's not gonna be a Jewish person kicking you out. That's not what it's gonna be. It's gonna be, it's gonna be somebody coming in and you not having your life together. So if you're anti-Semitic, then your life is hectic because you're blaming other people for your problems. You're blaming people you never even met. You're just saying, well, it must be these mysterious Jews out there creeping around making my life terrible. Ask yourself, how many Jewish people do you know? How many do you know run the weather or whatever nonsense you believe? You're right to not trust the government. That's fair. But it's the same people that want you to be anti-Semitic that are screwing you over. That's right. There's a little thing called unity, right? And, they don't teach in history these things for a reason. They don't teach civil rights that, Jewish people were out fighting for the cause because they want everybody to be fighting against each other. They don't want unity. They want you to go around and fight each other without impunity. So basically, if you're thinking, oh, it ain't real, it ain't a real problem, I can say whatever I want. Well, the Nazis don't see it that way. The Nazis see everyone as who they don't want to mess with, essentially. You might even think, not me, I'm white. Nazis are cool with me. Well, are you the right kind of Christian? I don't even think you know. Are you the right kind of white? Probably not. So if you're a Nazi naysayer, believe me when I say they will kick in your door and threaten to beat you all the way down to the floor. So just try to learn a little. Try to be kind to one another. Try to realize that maybe you're right to be suspicious, but maybe you're not looking deep enough to see who you should be suspicious of. And so you should take a look in an actual book and shut down the social media nonsense.
That's right. Nazi Yahtzee.
Nazi.
That'll do it for Hey Yo What Man. The second one that we see something on the news or street corner makes us do a double take like a black man in the 80s seeing martial arts happen in the movie for the first time and make them say,
Hey
Yo What Man? What in the... Wait, where's the sound? There it is. Oh, you old ass out here talking all that dumbness. You know it's UNITY hate anyone.
Right.
We're going to go into these final thoughts and outros, y'all. Hard-hitting, hard stomping, and definitely not soft walking. I don't know, man. Some people be like, you good at improv, man. I said it before I thought about it. All right, does anybody have anything to plug and final thought?
I got a joke for Will.
Yeah, go ahead.
Joke? Is that
Will,
what you said?
have you ever heard my Nazi knock knock joke?
No, go ahead.
Knock knock.
Who is it?
We will ask the questions.
That's fire, boy. Okay. That'll be on Instagram. Will, what do you have as to plug or final thought?
Final thought is wishing everybody across the world and land, whatever you at, health and wellness, and enjoy life. Appreciate it while you're on this planet, because you only got one.
All right. That's right.
Yeah.
Did he say he was done?
Right.
Oh, no, I was
She must got somewhere to go.
No,
She's
Leia's
like,
been rushing him all
man.
day.
I was agreeing with him. Like, yes, there's
right.
only one life.
Yeah.
And he was like, and another, all right.
All right. Shut up. Get out of here.
Well,
Hurry up. Just kidding. No.
Leia, do you have a thing?
I do.
All right.
You already knew that was coming, Ramon.
Ramon and I will be at Hot 5 Comedy Show with Ronnie Ray.
Oh, yeah.
2040 North Milwaukee at Lincoln Lodge, 7 p.m., $12. Make you holla.
That place still open?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Been open for a while.
Yeah. Oh, no, that's the old one.
The old one.
Okay. Yeah, they got a sweet new place now.
Oh, yeah.
Like 3 theaters or
Not
how
a
many
hole to
theaters?
wall anymore.
Yeah, it's not in the diner anymore.
Last show I did there is wow. It ended really interesting.
Yeah, Ronnie shows, he packs it out.
No, this
It's a
wasn't
good
Ronnie
show.
Ray's show.
Oh, it's a different show.
It was a good time, though. I tell you that. This summer. It was 2 Lincoln Lodge nights. I'll tell y'all off air. Go ahead.
All right. I'm gonna say love each other. Let's hate. Like Will said, we only go around once. Once you die, who knows on the other side? You might be like, dang, I should have listened. I should have learned.
What?
I should have loved a little more.
Well, thanks for.
What about you, Mr. Warbis?
Thanks for keeping it light. Amy, our producer, has our orders all misconstrued. Can you go ahead and break them off?
So I will be at High Spirits Comedy tomorrow, Friday, at 8 p.m. in Cary, Illinois. So if you're in the burbs and you don't want to come to the city, come to Cary. It's Northwest Burbs. We're gonna be partying. It's they got all kinds of drinks there. It's like they got a brewery, all kinds of cool stuff. So peel up, it'll be a good time.
All right, that's
Choppy
right.
chop.
Right at Cary Villalobos. Shout out to Cary Villalobos. Frank Joshua was highly entertained by our civil debate, by the way.
Yeah.
It's a civil debate. I love it. Shout out to Frank Joshua and all of Newman Records. So with that being said, buy my stupid book, phoenixtown.com, PHYNIXTOWN.com, or just go to the website. Shout out to Fleeks Group for keeping that thing going. I won't be, you can catch me at the bus stop.
Oh, I forgot. We got merch.
Oh,
yeah, we do.
Yeah. Love a Gang shirts now.
Yeah,
Sorry,
we
I
did.
didn't mean to cut you off, but I realized I forgot to say that.
I wore mine last week.
Yeah.
Yeah, he sure did.
And I'm probably going to wear it tomorrow.
I need me one.
All that sniffling right into the...
Get this new microphone.
Okay, you know what? I got something for you. There you go. All right. So, yes. And my final thought is, What you may have learned in the past may be right to you, but times change. So it behooves you to move along with the times and attempt to be right with not only yourself and what you did before, but to others and the future. Our final song today comes from Moses from Newman Records.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah. Newman Records. Are you talking again? Okay. Newman Records is all over this playlist today. And that is Moses, Beautiful Life from Newman Records. You have been listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Ways at 1680 AM. Q4 Radio. That's Q4.org. Moses will be the last one for the day. Breaking Your Law.
A place where nothing turns, where life becomes impatient, and the sound cannot be heard. Take my soul underground. Time for God was around. Beat me up and broke me down. Show me a time when I'm a winner. With a heart that's learned to forgive. Take me where I'm an achiever. In a beautiful life. In a beautiful life. Place where all is wanting, where room is overheard. It all goes out of focus. This child remains in her. Lift me up and broke me down. Leave me where beggars bound. Hope to God will come around. Show me a time when I'm a winner. With a heart that's learned to forgive. Take me where I'm an achiever. In a beautiful life. In a beautiful life. Show me a time when I'm a winner. With a heart that's learned to forgive. Take me where I'm an achiever. In a beautiful life. In a beautiful life. Show me a time when I'm a winner. With a heart that's learned to forgive. Take me where I'm an achiever. In a beautiful life. In a beautiful life.
Yo, it's the after party, y'all.
After the party, after the concert, it's the after party.
You motherfucking A right. Does anybody have things they want to say to people to say goodbye? And yes, and because we not on the air, but we always gotta have an after party afterwards for the people that watch this shit. Most of our engagements or whatever the fuck you call it when people listen, ratings come from people that listen to the Q4 website, and it's 1,200 motherfuckers. On a low day, so they are the ones that motherfuckers listen to. But for us who come in here and look at cameras and put the extra effort into fucking figuring out how to stream and all this other shit, You guys are very important. Don't tell the motherfuckers that listen. But you guys are the ones that watch. You're the people that watch. So it means a lot for you to take time out of your day to click on the shit on your device and give any type of support. So does anyone have anything that they want to add to this diatribe of ass kiss?
Shout out to Q4 Radio.
K4?
See what I'm talking
Well, I'm
about?
speaking in Spanish. Es que.
Yeah, it is.
Que cuatro. ¿Ah?
What for?
¿Quién aquí habla español? ¿Ah?
¿Qué? ¿Cómo?
¿Ah? No joda.
Don't beat him on camera. You've
Okay.
done it before.
I know.
He got video evidence. He can go back.
Shout out to Q4. Yeah, new cameras. They look pretty good now.
Yeah.
Sounds better. We got a, what does he call it? Star Trek looking.
Oh yeah,
system
Star
now.
Trek console, like you're on the
Console
bridge
now.
of the Starship Enterprise.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, but like Captain Kirk in this motherfucker.
Yeah, doing good things.
Leia doesn't have anything. Amy?
I don't see any questions.
Oh,
We're
this is
supposed to
a-
just talk.
No, you're just talking and saying like.
Didn't you used to do this with us? This part?
Yeah, no, I mean, I don't know. I want to just thank everyone watching on YouTube. Tell your friends. Thanks for coming out to the live shows too. Everybody that came out, like last Bad Waves was killer.
That was fun.
Keep coming out. We'll be doing a ton of different stuff. So big things coming soon.
Thanks to Big Will for coming in.
Oh, yeah, Big Will.
Had a lot of shit going on in his life, and he decided to come in looking fly with this fucking Raider shit. Big shout out to him.
Shout out to Frank Joshua in the chat.
Yeah, Frank Joshua in the chat.
Chantel.
Getting everybody riled up, making it because it's so funny that some of these questions this motherfucker asks, I'll watch on some of these other YouTube channels, and I'm like, oh shit, this motherfucker's doing the thing which makes their fucking content interesting, where people are like, no this, no that, no that, no that. So shout out to you. I don't know if that's what you're doing. I assume that's what you're doing, or you're just probably just sitting there and like, excellent. But shout out to you. Who else was in the chat? That was all that was in the chat today. But shout out to everybody that watched, because there was about 20 motherfuckers at one point watching it. Shout out to all the people that come back and archive the shit.
Yeah.
God bless you for coming back to watch and check in and see what the fuck happened. And definitely big shout out to everybody that sends us music and allows us to promote their work and their art, their talent, their passion on our platform. It means the world. And every week we come in this motherfucker, and we are so happy also to have Amy back. Hopefully we see Amy back too.
Oh yeah. I got new things in the mix, so I'll be around a little more.
That would be really nice.
Get that new Frank Joshua album coming out tomorrow, right?
No, it's the new single.
New single?
7
The
days.
album's in the new year.
Yeah, New Year, January. Also, 7 days is my birthday. I don't think none of these motherfuckers gonna be here, but I'll be here for the broadcast. So come watch the loneliest place in the world. All right, let's get the fuck up out of here. Thank you.